students, we are going to be doing a direct instruction lesson on how to make abstract flowers using chalk pastels. Let's tilt you down and get you started. So first off, we will probably be going outside, which means you will have one of our boards. You can choose to have your paper horizontal, or you can have it vertical. You might need to have a friend help you clip it in, and you want to make sure that you don't over clip it. Just a teeny tiny bit of your paper underneath the clip will work, and that way you have access to your whole paper. You will also have some pictures to look at. You can make your flowers whatever color you want, but we know we always look at pictures when we are drawing. Let's talk a little bit about color. So it's important to remember that with chalk pastel, we want to make sure that the paper color we get is the opposite of the flower colors we make. So if I want to make blue flowers, if I go opposite blue, I see, oh, I would want an orange paper. If I want to make yellow flowers, I go opposite and I see, oh, I want to make purple paper. If I want to make red flowers, which is what I'm going to do, I go opposite, oh, I want a green piece of paper. So here's my green piece of paper. The reason I'm going to show you why this is true, if I take some of this green and put this down, you can see like you barely see it. Versus if I do the opposite, which is red, look at that, it totally stands out. Then looking at the flower I want to create, and I'm going to create this one right here. I'm going to switch out the color a little bit. I'm going to use my finger to help me track it as I go, and then I'm not going to go like this. This is no good, guys. Look. My paper is like all of the big, and my flower is super tiny little. I want to go large and in charge. So here I go. I'm just being brave. I'm looking as I draw, and if I go off the paper, I'm not worrying about it. And if I'm not exact, I'm not stressing out. See, you're going to see how these what you might say is a mistake isn't going to matter. Look, I just didn't follow my paper because I was talking to you guys. Wasn't paying attention, but I'm not going to worry about that. I'm not going to worry about that. I'm just going to keep going. Now, as I go, I might be like, ooh, I don't like that line. And I'm going to think, oh, I got to crumple up my paper. But I don't, because this is chalk pastel. Instead, I just draw in what I wish I had drawn. Okay? I'm not going to worry about that. Watch how that line disappears. Now, I'm going to add in my color. I'm going to use the flat side of the chalk, and I'm going to put in some color. And I'm not going to over put down the color. I'm not going to worry that I see the green through there because flowers are kind of see-through. And when we go to mix this all together, you'll see how that works, okay? Then I am going to go ahead and do that white there that I see. So whatever other color, see how that mistake now is starting to just blend into my flower? Doesn't matter, right? Doesn't matter. So I got that white. Okay, so I'm just doing those big color swatches. Now, if I look in the center, I see I do have a little green. So I'm going to put down just a teeny bit of green in here, like I see it. But I'm not doing any fine details, just big colors. Then I'm going to take my hands, and you'll have a wet paper towel to kind of wipe them off on. I'm going to take one finger, and I'm going to slowly smudge going out. Slowly smudge going out. And see that mistake that we thought, oh, Miss Russ, you made a big mistake. Now you need a new piece. Nope, it's all fine. Then I would go to the next one. Smudge it out. Now, Miss Russ is going to smudge fast with more than one finger because she's experienced and she wants her video to be short. But you want to take your time on this, okay? You want to get all worked together. Now, once this is done, it can kind of look like a little bit of a muddy mess. But, oh, Miss Russ doesn't know if you can see. There you go. But now comes the fun part, okay? So I smudged it all together. Cleaning my hands off on my paper towel, I'm going to go back in with my white. I'm going to look closely at my picture, and I'm going to follow my lines. And I'm not going to worry if they're exactly what I did before. Flowers are kind of little, they're just little organic creatures, right? I can make it however I want my flower to be. However I want my flower to be. Okay, so I kind of go around the edges with that, and then look, there's kind of this stuff here. I'm going to do those, okay? And then I'm going to do teensy bits amount with my black, and I'm going to let my black dance, right? Just dance. Just a little dance. just a little teeny tiny dance of black. Not too much. I want my flower to be light and airy and like spring. So I'm just doing a little dance of my black. Okay, once I've done that, now I can go back in with that main color and I can add in some pizzazz. This is not going to be blended in. It's just going to be let loose because this is a gesture flower. This is meant to make you think flower. It's not meant to look exactly like the flowers. It's not meant to look exactly like it. Okay, now I could keep going, but I at this point wouldn't want to mix it. I only do that mixing once. So that was kind of quick, but hopefully you feel like, yes, let me into those flowers. I've got this. Remember, mistakes are not a problem. Let's just review that one more time. Let's say I had a big old mistake right here. Let's make them ugly and gross like that. Oh man, no problems, because guess what? All you have to do is take it and blend it. Blend, blend, blend. And then you can just go over top of it with that green. And blend, blend, blend. And then if you're like, but I don't want it to look different than all my other areas, well look, just take a little green like that. And I can make it all look the same and do a little blending and it's totally fine. Chalk, ooh, can you see me? I don't know. There you are. Chalk is super forgiving. The only way it's not forgiving, is whatever you get on your hand. You are not allowed to take this finger and touch another person or touch another piece of artwork or touch your own artwork. Look at that. If I did this, I'm going to leave my fingerprint in my art. You got to make sure that you get these cleaned off in those buckets Miss Russ has around. Happy flower making and enjoy your abstract flower creations. Bye.